What if I vied as the senator for Kakamega County? Halwale would be in problem. Anyway, in today's video, I'll be showing you how to decide this simple poster inside Photoshop. So my friend, without further ado, let's see what we got. So my friend, all I need to do is to create a new document, and I will call this document, What If I Was the Senator? I'll give it a square of 1080 by 1080 pixels and click OK. Now this is our canvas. All I need now to do is to create a new layer and call it yellow background, or basically BG. And so my friend, I'll take the pen tool and create this shape that I don't have a name for. So I'll create this very shape. Now look at that. I like that. So I'll come to paths, then right click and fill this path with a color. So I'll click here and click on color and pick anything yellowish. Anyway, we are going to change this and choose the logo color. So I'll click OK. All I need to do is to delete this path. I no longer need it. I only need this layer. I'll create yet another layer and call this gray BG. It's not gray, it's not black, so I don't know how to call it. So anyway, I'll also create this very shape, which also I don't have a name for. If you know the name, you can comment down in the comments below. So I'll just create this. I think I like that. Wow, I'll come to paths and fill this with the not blackish color. I don't know how to call this. So I'll just click in here and now look at that. I'll also delete this very path. I no longer need it. And so my friend, I will create yet another layer and call it green BG. And so my friend, I'll also take the pen tool and create another shape that maybe I don't have a name for again. So I'll create this, maybe it's a rhombus, I don't know. You can let me know down in the comments below. So I'll come to paths and also fill this with a color, and it is greenish. Something close to that. I'm going to change this later on, so don't worry at the moment. And I'll also delete this path. I do not need it. Now, the next thing I'll do now is to create an ellipse, basically a circle. So I'll create this holding shift. Remember that, so that you can have a perfect circle. And after that, my friend, I'm going to place it in here. And then let me hit Ctrl T and just resize this. Now look at that. This looks fantastic. I'll position it in here. And my friend, I'll hit OK. And also I'll now change it to the color that is blackish. Let's call it blackish. And just like that, I'll try to reposition this in there. Yeah, I think I like that. Yes. Yeah, I'll also try to reposition this just a little bit, a shift. Yes, that tilt is okay, and hit OK. Now look at the shapes. They look so fantastic. Now let me position this and maybe let me change this. Yeah, that looks cool. Now all I need to do is now to come to File, Place, Embedded, and then I will be taking our logo. So I'll come to the folder that I created and just pick this and say Place, and boom, now look at that, we have our logo. And so I'll resize this logo and place it here. I want it to fit in this very ellipse. Yes, I'll just select the logo and the ellipse and make sure that it is both vertically and horizontally aligned. I'll click the logo, hit Ctrl T, and then resize this. Now look at that. I'll pick both the layer and the ellipse just to make sure that they are vertically and horizontally aligned, and they are. And so I like that. Then I want to achieve the colors from the logo. So my friend, I will pick the eyedropper, and then I'll take the yellow from this logo. Then I'll take the paint bucket, select the yellow BG, and boom, we have the yellow color. I'll pick the eyedropper again, pick the green color. Then I will now take the yes, the paint bucket. I'll come to the green layer, and ta-da, we have our green color. I think I like that we have achieved the colors from the logo, and that is one thing you want to do. Now I'll also place embedded. Take this, my very big boy. Now look at this big boy. So all I need to do now, my friend, is just to resize the big boy so that he can vie as the senator for Kakamega County. I'll push him below all the layers that we've just created, and to achieve something cool like that. I think I like this big boy. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments below. I'll take the text tool, and my friend, all I need to do is to write his name, Duncan Atenya Kazungu. Now look at that. Now, my friend, I'll push this a little bit up. Yes. And then I'll select it plus the background to make sure that it is vertically aligned. I'll try to reposition it just to find a good place for it using the arrow keys. I'll confirm that it is at the center. Then I'll change its color to the blackish. You remember the blackish color? So we are going to change it to the blackish color, and I think I like that. I'll try to resize this big boy to be even bigger. Now look at him. He looks so cool. Now, the next thing I want to do, maybe let me just position this a little bit just like that. Yes. Now, I want to write senator. Of course, it's the senator for Kakamega. So I'll just type senator, and then I'm going to push it below this very place. I need to be on top of this yellow. And I'll write Kakamega County. So I'll just do just like that, Kakamega County. Hit OK and hit Control T so that I can resize this. I'll just resize that, my friend. And I want it to be as the same length as senator. So I'll just do like that. Now look at that. That's cool. I'll select both the layers, hit Control T, and make them even bigger. And reposition that. That looks fantastic to me. Wow. Let me place them here. And now the next thing I want to do is to create a rectangle. So I'll just create this rectangle. Yes, that looks cool. And I'm going to give it the blackish color. I think today I like the blackish color. That looks cool. So yes, I'm going now to write the 2022. So I'll just write 2 first. And then I'll change its font to Acrobat Black. I like this font. So I'll just click in there, and then I'll try to increase the size. Yes, just like that. And then I'll reposition it there. I'll double click on the right side of this to just access the blending options so that I can add in the stroke. So I'll check the stroke, and let me put this in here. And I'll click on color and pick the same color as the background. Do not worry, you will not see the effect right now, so don't worry. And I'll give it a stroke of 3-ish. 3-ish is fine. So I'll just type in 3 and hit OK. Now look at that. Now, I need to make a copy so that I can write the 0. Yes, so I'll just write in here 0 and hit OK. And I'll bring it closer to the 2. Just like that. And let me first of all collapse the FX, and I'll place it below the first 2. Now look at that. You are now seeing the effect of the stroke, right? Yeah, and all I need now to do is to make another copy for this 2 and make yet another copy for this 2 so that I have 2022. I'll try to reposition it using the arrow keys just like that. Now look at that. I'll select all the layers for the 2022, and all I need now to do is to hit Control T and resize this. Sorry, I don't know what's not happening. Yes, and reposition that. Now look at that. It looks so cool. Wow, I already like this, and yet it is not finished. And so I think I need to work on this. I realize I'm measuring on the minus anyway, but they make the poster look so cool. And so my friend, yeah, that looks cool, but not that. Let me make it a bit longer. Yes, now that looks fantastic. Yep. I think I like that. What do you feel? Let me know down in the comments below. I think that looks fantastic to me. Now, what next? What do we have here? And so I'm just checking on it to see how it looks like. Yes, I think I should reposition this. So let me select both the layers and hit Ctrl T and try to resize it. Let me push it, yes, to that point, resize it again. Yep, that looks fine, and hit OK. Wow, that looks so fine. And so what do? Let me position this rectangle in this manner. Yeah, that looks cool. Yes, the senator for Kakamega County. I like that. Let's also resize the big boy. Now look at the big boy. Now look at, let me reposition him. Yes. He looks so cool. Hit OK. That looks fantastic to me. Yeah, so I want now to come and place the vote ID. So all I need to do is to place embedded, come to the folder. Let me look for icons, and then I'll pick that and just type in vote so that I can take the vote .png and say place. And ta-da, we have it there. I'll need to resize it and place it here. And that looks fine. That is cool. Yes, and I was also feeling that I should have the logo in the background. So all I need to do now is to make a copy of the very logo. And all I do is just to hold Alt, click and drag. So I'll select the logo and the background and make sure that it is vertically and horizontally aligned so that it is at the center. I'll hit Ctrl T and resize this very logo. That looks cool. And I'll push it into the background. Yes, now it looks fine, but it is too sharp. So I want to work on that. First of all, let me, resize it to that. I think that size is fine. And then I'll convert it to a smart object so that any filter that I add here, I can change the values later on. I'll apply the Gaussian blur and I'll give it 6-ish. 6-ish looks cool, so I'll just type in 6, and all I need to do now is to hit OK. Now that looks fine. I'll reduce the very opacity of this layer to something 50-ish. Yeah, let me just type in 50. That will be just fine. And so what do I do? Yes, that looks cool. Let me first of all collapse these effects. I want to resize it a bit, so I'll hit Ctrl T, and yeah, that looks fine for me. And then let me position it using the arrow keys. Yep, that looks fine. I think I should reposition the big boy, so that is, yeah, that's fine. Yes, that I like that. And so that looks cool. What else do I do? Let me position him. Yes. Then I'll resize this vote ID, the vote ID. Yeah, that's a good size for me. Yeah, position it there, and yeah, that's cool. And so yeah, I think I like that. And so my friend, this is how you can create a simple poster in Photoshop. Kazungu, the senator. I think Khalwale should be terrified that Kazungu is coming to be the senator for Kakamega County. My friend, I just felt like sharing with you how you can create a simple poster in Photoshop. How do you feel? How do you look at this poster? Does it make you feel so good so that you can vote for Kazungu? Let me know down in the comments below. And my friend, if you found value in this video, you already know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, and not only subscribe, my friend, ring that bell so that you do not miss any other future video that we upload on this channel. Otherwise, I'm hoping that I will see you in our next video. Peace.